Hello dear students, good morning everyone. This is the 10th lecture for class 9 physics related to third chapter gravitation. And in this lecture, today we will learn about four important terms. These four terms are very easy. When you just listen one time, then everything will be clear. Just see what are the four terms. Number one, pressure in fluids. Pressure in fluids. Fluids, a different word that is containing two concepts, either liquid or gas. First of all, the concept of fluids. When the concept of fluid is clear, then pressure in fluids will be clear. Listen about the fluids concept. All those materials which can flow easily, all those materials which can flow easily are called fluids. And fluids we can take either liquid or gases. And generally fluids exerts pressure in all directions, even upward, or usually in downward, left, right, back, forth, in any directions you can take. So see all those substances which can flow easily, which can flow easily are called fluids. Clear? And then after this, example, liquids and gases. And here fluids exerts pressure in all directions. Very simple concept. Fluids, either in gaseous form or in liquid forms, whenever then exerts what? Pressure. Pressure means we were discussed in an earlier lecture, that is force. Whenever taken per unit area, normal force taken per unit area, then there is a concept of pressure in all directions. And the next second term is buoyancy. Very important term. Buoyancy. Buoyancy concept that is related to fluids, either gas concept or liquid concept, but here I will explain in the reference of liquid. Just listen one time, then everything will be clear. Every liquids have a tendency. Every liquid have a tendency to exert a force. To exert a force in upward direction. Why here only upward speaking? Because the concept of upward will be clear when we just explain the cause of buoyant force. Buoyant force or upthrust force. Whenever a object immerses in liquid, then the force acting on object from different directions except top and bottom cancel out. Only when the top side force and bottom side force having whenever the object top side position and bottom side position at different level of liquids, then experiences what different amount of force. That's why upper top point level of object experiences less pressure of liquids, and the lower top bottom level of liquid that experiences much more pressure as comparison to top level. That's why a greater value of pressure exerted by the liquid on the object in upward direction, that pressure makes the concept of force, and that force is said to be what upthrust force. Upthrust means that is acting in upward direction. So all liquid having a tendency to exerts an upward thrust or upward force, and that tendency is defined as what buoyancy. Listen, the tendency of liquid, the tendency of liquid to exert upward force, and this upward force means what upthrust. The tendency of liquid or gases to exert upward force on an object when the object immersed in the fluids. Is called buoyancy. Very simple definition of buoyancy. Whenever the buoyancy concept is clear, then you can understand about the buoyant force. Buoyant force means this is the upward force, upthrust force, having a special name buoyant force. These two terms clear. Then the next term, that is buoyant force, very easy. Number third, buoyant force. The upward force, the upward force exerted by fluids on an object, when the object is immersed in fluids is called buoyant force. It's called buoyant force. Very simple definition. When you just write one times and listen, then everything will be clear. There is no doubt. Then after this, cause of buoyant force. Cause of buoyant force. Number 4. Cause of buoyant force. Suppose liquid is filled in the container. Liquid is filled in the container object lies in between the liquid, then the liquid exerts what? Force, and whenever the force measure per unit area, then there is a concept of pressure. Here the value of force from left to right, from horizontal sides, that is equal, from left side, from right side, from back side, from top sides, if the height of liquid level is same, because there is a special formula P is equal to what? H rho G. Here P means pressure exerted by liquid, and H is the height of liquid, rho is the density of liquid, G is the gravity. This is a formula for pressure. This formula will derived in your 11th standard, but the concept of this formula is very easy to understand about this concept. Here H whenever increases, then pressure increases, and when pressure increases, then force increases. Here for top level, the value of H is least. Whenever H least, then pressure least. It means what? Force least. But for bottom level, the value of height is one height is greater. Whenever the height value is greater, then pressure is greater, and whenever pressure is greater, then force will be greater. It means left side and right side at the same height, forces, or you say that pressure, are equal and opposite in direction, so they cancel out. But top side and bottom sides forces, or you say that pressures, are just opposite in direction but having unequal in magnitude. That's why a resultant upward force, or you say that pressure, is acted on the body by the liquids. This upward resultant force or pressure is said to be what? Buoyant force or upthrust force. This is the reason behind buoyant force. I think whenever the diagram concept is clear, then you can understand. The lower portion of the body lies at greater depth. Lower portion of an object lies at greater depth as comparison to upper top portion. That's why a resultant upward force is acting on the object. Due to this upward force, I will say that buoyant force, the actual weight of the object becomes less. It means whenever the object not dipped in the liquid, then the weight of object becomes heavier, and when the object dipped in the liquid, then the weight of object becomes what? Less. It means object appears lighter. This is the concept of buoyant force and buoyancy, and the concept of pressure exerted by fluids. Very simple concept. When you just revise one time, then everything will be clear. If any doubt, then you can ask. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.